Hi, this video is a discussion of the end of Shutter Island, and if you haven't seen the movie, you should end the video right here. Don't watch this. You should definitely go check out the movie. It's a pretty good movie, but this video is going to be a discussion of the end of Shutter Island. Now, one of the first things that I noticed was that the end of the book is totally different than the end of the movie. And it's basically just one sentence longer in the movie, but the interpretation um, is totally different based on that one extra sentence. In the book, um, at the end, Chuck and Teddy are talking, and Teddy looks to Chuck and says, "Do you think they're on to us?" And Chuck, who is obviously the doctor, says, "Nah." And Chuck says, "We're too smart for that." And then Teddy says, "Yeah, we are, aren't we?" So that ending leads to the interpretation that Teddy's regressed, and they've done all they can do for him, and then he'll have to go get the lobotomy. So the book ends. It's a dark ending, and that's how it plays out. Now in the movie, you've got a totally different ending to the book. So I was a little surprised that the author let the movie end in a totally different manner. In the movie, there is a final sentence that Teddy says to Chuck. And Teddy asks Chuck, "Is it better to die a good man than to live a monster?" So that ending is different in that he's fundamentally asking the question, is it better to live the rest of my life as Teddy, who is, a hero, somebody that's fighting for good, or is it better to end, the rest of my life, knowing that, I killed my wife and allowed my wife to kill my three children. So it's totally different. And in the end, um, Teddy, in essence, makes that decision because he has decided to let them do the lobotomy because he can't live with the fact that he's made this huge error and letting his wife kill their children and then him killing his wife. So while the book has a very dark ending, in my opinion, in that he's just regressed, the movie has a somewhat brighter ending in that Teddy's basically been cured, but he's making the choice to let them do the lobotomy. And the reason I say this is that if you'll notice in the movie, he allows um, the doctor and the orderlies to follow him. If he was indeed um, Teddy at that point, he would be running from those doctors. There's no way because as Teddy, he knew all along that they were doing these evil experiments and whatnot. And in essence, at the end of the movie, he's just walking and letting them follow him. He's not really running away from the doctors or the orderlies. So, thought it was an interesting movie. I thought it was strange that the endings were so diametrically different, and hopefully, this will spark some discussion and let me know what you think.